10 minutes to deliver your speech, and we have around 5 minutes for discussion sessions. Thank you.
Thank you. This is my research with the outline. See the outline, please. Hello, next. Huh? Apa? You can see the my PowerPoint.
Yes, we can see it, but
Okay. What's next, please? Yang di laptop saya nggak berfungsi.
okay,
Saya
next
mainnya di
slide,
HP.
please.
Oke, nggak berfungsi di ini. Gimana?
Okay, because of the, I think because
Okay.
of the internet connections.
Okay.
Okay, please, next slide.
That's why I want to describe about the diabetes population is increasing rapidly throughout the world. Okay. And then let me show you about the International Diabetes Federation in 2013, that the amount of diabetes is very large in a global. Yeah, the number of people with diabetes by IDF region in 2013, and I would like to express what about in Indonesia. Yeah, in Indonesia, diabetes mellitus, yeah, is about 5.5 million. Yeah, so diabetes is a silent killer. Diabetes mellitus is a public health problem in the world. The prevalence tend to increase every time, even though in global or in Indonesia. In fact, of overall quality human resources and national development. So that's why the diabetes foot ulcer is a condition where there is a partial thickness or total thickness of the skin that can extend to the tissue under the skin, tendon, muscle, bones, and joint in someone suffering from diabetes mellitus. So this condition arises due to an increase in high blood sugar levels, infected like ulcer and gangrene in the tissue cause necrosis. That amputation is a risk of occurring, according to Tarawoto 2011. Now, by combination melastoma malatrobicum limb and guava lip, in Indonesia we can say that daun serduduk dan daun jambu biji. So it is describing about the melastoma limb and guava lip. I cannot to read the whole of thing. There are many things. Just read up. But the purpose of this study was to determine the potential of guava and melastoma malatricum limb lips mix gel activity as an antimicrobial and wound healing is experimental in rats. The specific objective is to find out the effects of treatment guava and melastoma malatricum lip mix gel toward diameter of wound healing in foot diabetic ulcer in rats on 2nd and 6th and 10 days to know the type of bacterial colonies in wound tissue. And lastly, to examine the effect of fourth treatment on the number of colony bacterial colony forming unit on the 2nd day and the 10th day of the experiment. So this is a quantitative research with through randomized block design research experiment with a pre-test and post-test approach with a control group. So the experimental group was given 1% clindamycin gel, blank gel 4% and 6% guava and serduduk leaf extract. So this study using the animal, yeah, the study used experimental laboratory method to determine the activity of the ethanol extract gel of guava and Melastoma malatribicum lean leaves, namely 4% and 6% of the healing of diabetic wound in alloxan-induced rats. The population in this study were male white rats was carried out in the Pharmacology Laboratory and Pharmaceutical Laboratory, National Institute of Science and Technology, Jakarta. This is the extraction procedure. The maceration method was used for the extraction for the two test materials, guava and Melastoma malatribicum limb leaves, were dried in an oven at a temperature approximately 50 centigrade Celsius until 40% moisture content was obtained. Then cut into pieces, then refined into a fine powder using a blender and sieve using a 100 ml sieve. Gel dosage formula preparation. There were 4 types for gel preparation: negative control, positive control, 4% and 6% mixed guava melastoma malatricum lean and gel by adjusting the most appropriate formula ingredient. With the composition ingredient as CMC, carboxyl methyl cellulose natrium, 6%, propylene glycol, 8%, methyl paraben 0.2%, aqueous at 100%. The formula and the concentration guava melastoma malatricum leaves extract gel preparations. So this is the result of gel extract after we have done by maceration. Guava leaf and cellulose leaf 4%, and this is guava leaf and cellulose percent 6%. So I want to describe a little bit more about rat to diabetes with alloxan monohydrate. The test animal used in this study were male, spectacly rats weighing 250 and 270 grams. The rat adapted for TED for 7 days before treatment. The test animal fasted for 12 hours, still given to drink, so that blood glucose was stable and there was no change in blood glucose level due to food intake. The rats were adapted for 7 days before treatment. In order to make the test animal diabetic, the rats were induced with 10 grams of alloxan monohydrate dissolved in saline solution with a single dose of 120 milligram of kilogram bird weight through the intraperitoneal road abdominal cavity. Increase glucose if the glucose level of the test animal more than 200 milligram deciliter on day 5 or 120 hours in a fasting state. After the 5th day, after alloxan injection, blood through the tail vein was taken to measure the increase in fasting glucose. The rat used in this study were rats with fasting blood sugar level above 200 milligram deciliter and temporary blood sugar level more than 300 milligram deciliter. This is the picture, the process of injection of alloxan to the rats. Yeah. Testing procedure on wound diameter. We have to measure the wound diameter of the rats. After rats become diabetic due to the inducing agent, their physiological condition was observed for 2 weeks. Then each rat tail was carried out on the back of one wound. The intervention was divided into these 3 stages. Firstly, the first phase of 0 to 4 days, all the rats were given gel in NaCl negative control, gel with clindamycin positive control, gel with 4% formula of senduduk leaf and guava leaf extract gel, and extract guava melastoma malatricum leaf formula 6%. In each wound hole, the rats were treated and then thickened blood serum And the second state, on the second day, 4 rats termination should be killed, and the remaining 12 rats termination on the 10th day. This is, we are using easy dermal punch method in order to make wound on the rat. On the 0 day. The diabetic group were anesthetized with the combination ketamine 100 kilogram and siloxane 5 milligram per kilogram, which were injected via intramuscular route. The use of substance is to relieve pain before the injury process. Yeah, the rat is free from pain. A pattern is made with the shape of a rectangle mark on the dorsal surface of the leg using a tape measure, and then a layer of skin at full thickness with a wound diameter of 5 millimeter is peeled off under pressure. 1 day after one induction day 1, the wound becomes slightly more prominent. This is the picture after we induce by that equipment. Data analysis, we use ANOVA for analysis. If there is a significantly different, then we continue with Duncan. Ethical approval decision as obtained information that passed the ethical review from the Research Ethics Commission of the Veteran National Development University UPN Veteran Jakarta. This is approval number. This is the letter. Result and discussion. Yeah. The treatment affect the test preparation on the diameter of the red wound on what treatment in each group is shown in table 2. The trend is significantly approved. There is a connection between the intervention and the wound diameter. In table 3, we would like to know what is the effect between treatments. Yeah, we can found here negative control. We compare with F gel at 6% is strongly significant. Yeah, and then the last one is after 10 days, so that the whole of negative control, positive control is strongly significantly approved if we give a gel in 6%. Yeah. To summarize, that's the effect of giving gel with down residue and down jambu biji with the concentration is 6% is strongly can reduce the wound diameter. This is the wound condition in 2 days. This is the condition at 10 days. A profit, there is a small wound diameter. We can see directly from the picture. The effect of fourth treatment of type the number of bacterial colony, that we can see that there are 2 bacteria found in this study, Klebsiella and Staphylococcus aureus. Yeah. The results of the Beferoni test for treatment on the number of bacteria in each group is shown in table 5. Okay. In discussion, I just want to say you as the short-term cytotoxicity analysis guava extract reduced cell population in vitro. The extract accelerate wound healing. The 5% and 7% concentration of guava leaf ethyl acetate fraction gel are effective in accelerating scrap formation and wound healing, according to the Siena 2016. However, the activity melastoma melanoma limb and guava-like extra gel in healing wound in alloxan-induced rat in this study, specifically, the higher concentration extract gel used, the higher the effect of reducing wound diameter. Due to the phytochemical result of 2 plant materials, which are considered responsible for finding antimicrobial and anti-diabetic activity in helping to stimulate epithelial cell and tissue so that regenerate. The secondary metabolite present in the extract of the test preparation have different mechanism in existing the healing process. So malatribicum has selective antigenic activity against PFV or platelet activating factor and can be an attractive candidate as a natural anti-inflammatory compound. Yeah. Hand sanitizer from guava, which is formulated to be hand sanitizer as an antibacterial, has the potential to inhibit the reproduction of Aedes microbial. This is all antimicrobial and also described by Chiari and Liana 2015. My conclusion is Melastoma malatribicum lean and guava leaves extract gel have an effect in healing diabetic-induced red wound using alloxans. This can be seen from the chain in the diameter of wound healing within 10 days of observation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Bapak Tony, for very good presentations about his presentations about antimicrobial activity and diabetic wound healings. So because of the time constraints, Bapak Tony, I think
I know that it's time constraint.
Yeah, one questions from Ibu Dr. Halima. Would you like to ask one?
Maybe you have a suggestion, Dr. Halima.
Bahasa Indonesia saja ya.
Oh, okay, no problem at all.
Bagaimana ini penerapannya pada masyarakat, Pak? Ini kan kearifan lokal juga menggunakan daun-daun yang ada di sekitaran di Bengkulu. Jadi bagaimana ini penerapannya pada masyarakat secara umumnya? Itu aja,
Okay.
Pak. Terima kasih.
Thank you. Based on my experience, ordinary filter have been tried to adopt as a traditionally used as a herb, by using combination by two leaf. But in scientific is remain unknown. So that's why I want to participate in research to do this. I want to what can I say that to view my insight with really do in research by using a specific method in vitro and in vivo. Okay. So that's why I found this is really good in order to heal the wound healing by can I say that induced by diabetes mellitus. Because the high glucose level is difficult to stabilize in human. But I want to describe there is a comparison in dosage with animal and human. This is a different doses because animal, especially red, is only 200 and 250 grams on weight. That's why my future research, I want to apply this with using in human. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Bapak Tony, for very good explanations. Okay, Ibu Dr. Halimah, also we should do thanks to both of you for very good comment also. And we know that I think the diabetic foot ulcers is still problems right now, especially for patients with diabetes. Thank you once again, Bapak Tony, for very good presentations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Okay, so thank you for all the audience
Kasih
for
ya,
all,
Pak.
for your patience, and then
Suaranya
now we
bagus
move to
terus.
another presentations will be Ibu Christianella or other